Put a finger down, quarantine edition. Put a finger down if you've stayed up past 1 a.m. Put a finger down if you've tried to make a TikTok transition video. Put a finger down if you flirted with someone just because you were bored. Put a finger down if your screen time is above 11 hours. Put a finger down if you haven't taken a shower in the last 2 days. Put a finger down if you've played Minecraft. Put a finger down if you've wanted to buy a bunch of stuff online. Put a finger down if you've waited till Friday to start your week-long assignment. Put a finger down if you've done this until tomorrow crap. Put a finger down if you've tried working out at home but failed. And finally, put a finger down if you want to go back to school.
Put a finger down, emotional person edition. Put a finger down if you cry watching happy movies or videos. Put a finger down if you cry watching videos of soldiers come home to their families. Put a finger down if you cry when someone dies that you didn't even really know. Put a finger down if you cry when you get mad. Put a finger down if you cry when someone's mad at you. Put a finger down if you cry when someone raises their voice at you. Put a finger down if you cry when you're stressed out. Put a finger down if you cry from seeing someone else cry. Put a finger down if you cry when you have no reason to. Put a finger down if you cry when you try to clean your toilet but your toilet bowl brush breaks in half and falls into the water. I don't know, maybe that one was just me.
Put a finger down, nice guy edition, or nice person. Put a finger down if you've helped someone pay for their food. Put a finger down if you've paid for someone's food and didn't tell them because you know for a fact they would stop you. Put a finger down if the thought of passing people that you know and not saying hi to them kind of makes you sad. Put a finger down if you ran past someone just to open the door for them. Put a finger down if you've opened the door for one person but you kept it open for everyone else because you felt rude if you didn't do it. Put a finger down if you say sorry a lot. Put a finger down if you've been mistaken for flirting with someone even though you're just trying to be nice. Put a finger down if you put others before you. Put a finger down if you've been told that you are too nice. Put a finger down if you've been put in the friend zone just because you're nice. Put a finger down if you've been taken advantage of just because you're nice. Put a finger down if you've watched something or learned something just to become closer friends with somebody. And put a finger down if you know the true meaning of nice guys finish last.
I hear your heart beat to the beat of the drums.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every. I will never be the same without you. Without you.
So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. What did she say? What you say? That you only meant.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I'm mad. But this is what you should say. Why don't you tell me I'm leaving, never come back again. You found some bad.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she
Tell me whatever gonna make things.
Put a finger down, evil child edition. Put a finger down if you ever, at 3 years old, went into your mother's bedroom and set her bed on fire and then proceeded to wake her up and get into bed and say, "Mummy, fire, fire, fire." And then she wakes up going, "Ah!" And then your uncle comes out of nowhere and throws water on the bed and the fire's then put out and then your mum's crying because she thought she was going to burn alive. But then you say sorry because, you know, because you have to say sorry, you then go to the kitchen, climb over the baby gate to get into the kitchen and make her a cold cup of coffee.
Put a finger down, school edition. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have a pen or pencil, but you did. Put a finger down if you told someone that you didn't have gum, but you did. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have the homework, but you did. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have your charger, but you did. Put a finger down if you cheated off someone without them knowing. Put a finger down if you had snacks, but said you didn't because you didn't want to share. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have $1, but you did. Put a finger down if you had a crush on a teacher. Put a finger.
Put a finger down, psychopath edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been to a funeral you haven't cried at. Put a finger down if you can watch videos of humans getting hurt but not animals. Put a finger down if you've imagined the way that you'll die more than once. Put a finger down if when a baby's crying in public all you can think is somebody shut that baby up. Put a finger down if you've ever fake cried for a picture or a video. Put a finger down if you take pictures or videos of yourself even when you are genuinely crying. Put a finger down if you cry or get super emotional when you're in the middle of an argument or fight. Put a finger down if you've used a lie to get away with something more than twice in your life. Put a finger down if you've ever had a random thought of blowing something up, hurting somebody, or just vandalizing something. Put a finger down if you've ever had a thought that would probably get your ass in jail if the police ever heard about it.
Put a finger down if you've kissed over 5 people. Put a finger down if you've been pulled over while driving. Put a finger down if your body count is larger than 3. Put a finger down if you've ever stolen your friend's man. Put a finger down if you've ever farted in class. Put a finger down if you've ever shoplifted. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a physical fight. Put a finger down if you've ever been arrested. Put a finger
Put a finger down, Psychopath Edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been to a funeral you haven't cried at. Put a finger down if you can watch videos of humans getting hurt but not animals. Put a finger down if you've imagined the way that you'll die more than once. Put a finger down if when a baby's crying in public all you can think is somebody shut that baby up. Put a finger down if you've ever fake cried for a picture or a video. Put a finger down if you take pictures or videos of yourself even when you are genuinely crying. Put a finger down if you cry or get super emotional when you're in the middle of an argument or fight. Put a finger down if you've used a lie to get away with something more than twice in your life. Put a finger down if you've ever had a random thought of blowing something up, hurting somebody, or just vandalizing something. Put a finger down if you've ever had a thought that would probably get your ass in jail if the police ever heard about it.
Put a finger down, drunk/alcoholic edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been sick in a club or taxi. Put a finger down if you've ever pissed the bed. Put a finger down if you've woken up in someone else's bed unplanned. Put a finger down if you've ever blacked out. Put a finger down if you've been drunk in a club but you didn't buy yourself any drinks. Put a finger down if you've ended up in hospital. Put a finger down if you've fallen over in public. Put a finger down if you've been sick out of your nose. Put a finger down if you've lost your friends in the club and just chilled with strangers. Put a finger down if you've kissed an ugly person just because your friends told you to. And put a finger down if you've ever been spiked.
Put a finger down, Insecure Edition, 5 fingers. Put a finger down if you ever felt like someone else was prettier than you. Put a finger down if you always compare yourself to females and feel like you lost. Put a finger down if you body shame yourself. Put a finger down if you told yourself you weren't pretty or beautiful. And put a finger down and every time you look in the mirror, you hate what you see.
Put a finger down, Dirty Edition. Put a finger down if you've ever stayed friends with an ex. Put a finger down if you've ever had a crush on a teacher, coach, or tutor. Put a finger down if you've ever kissed a celebrity. Put a finger down if you've ever met up with someone from a dating app. Put a finger down if you've ever injured yourself while doing it. Put a finger down if you've ever messed around in an elevator. Put a finger down if you've flirted or hooked up with someone for your own benefit. Put a finger down if you've kissed 3 or more people in 1 week. Put a finger down if you've ever done it and your parents or someone else's parents died. Put a finger down if you've ever been choked and liked it. Put a finger down if you've ever bought a Plan B. Put a finger down if you've ever done anal. Put a finger down if you've ever been upset with your partner for not performing well. And put a finger down if you've messed around with the nut with other people in the room.
Things literally everyone has done before, and if you've never done it, then you're a freak. Taking out your phone to check the time, then actually forgetting to check the time. Asking what, even though you heard exactly what the person said. Saying yes when someone asks if you've seen or heard of something before, even though you never have. Saying ow when someone hits you, even though it didn't even hurt. Spelling out Wednesday as Wednesday. People as P-opal. And answers as answers. Putting off eating until you find the perfect show to watch. Putting your music on shuffle and then just skipping all of the songs until you finally get the song that you wanted in the first place. planning an entire conversation in your head before it even happens. Always coming up with the perfect comeback hours after the conversation happened. Hours later.
Never have ever. Dumbass edition. Put a finger down if you've given yourself a piercing or a stick and poke. Put a finger down if you've told someone that you like them over text. Put a finger down if you've injured yourself trying to do a trick on a trampoline. Put a finger down if you've grabbed a hot flat iron or curling iron. Put a finger down if you've ever chipped a tooth. Put a finger down if you've ever walked into a sliding glass door because you thought it was open. Put a finger down if you've ever caught feelings for someone because of a dream that you had about them. Put a finger down if you've ever pooped outside. Put a finger down if you've ever publicly picked your nose. Put a finger down if you've ever been responsible for a car accident. Put a finger down if you've ever flipped your eyelids inside out. Put a finger down if the person working at the movie theater has said, "Enjoy your movie," and you said, "You too."
This is my put a finger down for that weird phase a lot of us went through in middle school edition. Put a finger down if you ran a fan page of some sort on Instagram or Tumblr. Put a finger down if you listened to My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, or Panic at the Disco. Put a finger down if you listened to 21 Pilots, Melanie Martinez, or Marina and the Diamonds. Put a finger down if you read fanfiction. Another if you wrote fanfiction. Put a finger down if you drew fan art. Put another finger down if you watched anime. Put a finger down if you referred to a famous person as a small bean unironically. Put another finger down if you've dyed your hair. Put a finger down if you've watched Stan and Phil. Put another finger down if you shopped at Hot Topic. And lastly, put one finger down if hearing this makes you feel some sort of way.